It's to this day.
Y'all get in here.
Have no respect
Get
for them
here,
niggas.
y'all. Get here.
Band-Aid
I
gang.
done went toe to toe with these niggas. I don't give a fuck about these niggas. You understand what I'm trying to say?
Smash that like button, gang. We right here.
You did not have to do none of that. I would have came regardless.
We back right back at you, gang.
It's okay.
Band-Aid gang. Let's go.
Then you got your shoe in underneath. Well, I'm not gonna talk
Spam
about
that
it.
like button, gang. Spam that like
Even though
button.
he up your line with you. But I mean, hey, he was cool. Cool people.
Let's go.
Y'all alright with me in my book. Whatever you
Spam that like button, gang. Spam that like
know,
button.
he up your line with you. But I mean, hey, he was cool. Cool people.
Let's go.
Y'all alright with me in my book. Whatever you
Spam that like button, gang. Spam that like button.
know, he up your line with you. But I mean, hey, he was cool. Cool people.
Let's go.
And this, my nigga. When I tell you
Smash that like button,
argue
y'all.
with so many niggas on here, it's to this day I still have no.
Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. We right here. Let's
I
go.
went toe to toe with these niggas. I don't give a fuck about these niggas. You understand what I'm trying to say to you right there, sir? You did not have to do none of that.
Thank y'all for the likes. We got 8 likes in the building. We got 5 people up in here. We appreciate that. Run it up, man. Shouts out to YouTube, man. We're making it possible for us to get justice for Young Dog.
Let's
go.
Even though he up your line with you. But
Double tap the screen, y'all. Let's get it
he
here.
was cool. Cool.
Band-Aid gang.
Y'all alright with me in my book. Whatever y'all want to argue about when it comes to Raven,
We got another exclusive live, y'all.
We got you. Or, is that the name
Justice
of
for
your,
Dog.
name of your shit?
Double tap that screen. Let's go. Y'all get in here.
Somebody sent me the name of your shit. Let me go on my Instagram.
I said down. It's going down. Shouts out to Cupcake.
Somebody sent me your name.
Shouts out to Nurse 59.
You to change the shit.
Shouts out to all my mods. Shouts out to Damon.
Let me see.
We right here.
Where is it?
Let go.
Damn, man. I gotta learn how to maneuver my page.
Pockets full of band-aids, y'all. Y'all heard it.
Oh, it's we
We
beat
right
you.
here.
I thought it was we got you. Either one. Y'all go over there till we beat you. I think that's the name of his channel. We beat you. Y'all go like and subscribe because we beat you feels like he got y'all. He feel like yeah that
Y'all get in here.
he
Let's go.
got all the information he needs.
I said damn.
He feel like everything he got will counter all the alleged lies that I've been telling you guys. You know, I had to stop by.
Shouts out to Glennis in the building. We right here. G Money up in this motherfucker. Let's go.
Oh, that's what's up. Yeah, Big Mo. Yeah, we do be closed. Old boy over there. Then I guess he closed via Onan Rebirth.
Shouts out to OTG, man. Shouts out to the whole Dolph sector, man.
You know, you done set up.
Shouts out to Identical.
You done said how good they were.
Alabama hitters.
Over there. Y'all ate cookies. Y'all
Let's go.
enjoyed them.
Shouts out to Stan G, man. We right
On
here.
the other side saying that
Band-Aid gang.
guilty. You comment so many lies.
Shouts out to
Yada,
Memphis,
yada.
man. Shouts out
You know
to
how many
Memphis.
times people have said that shit to me, and
Let's go.
nothing y'all have said has been true. So this is my thing. This is what I'm going to give you. I am willing to bet you $5,000.
That's
right
it. Just 5,000. I said
now.
damn.
5K.
You got all that Dolph money over there. All that cookie money.
5K. None of
Butterific. I said damn.
5K. So people say you over there, you
Let go.
your mouth about me, and you know, like I said, I'm gonna let you do it. You know, it's okay.
15 likes, man. I don't know where they coming from, but we appreciate it. We sure appreciate it.
Nothing to help.
I said
Nothing
damn.
to go over there and talk to you again. You
Let
already
go.
said this what get me. Why do you feel like you had to be nice to me in order to get me to talk to you? Do you know how many niggas that hate me on this motherfucker that I've talked to, that I've had a conversation with, that I've cussed out, that I've yelled at? We could have did that all motherfucking day. You didn't have to act like this shit right here. Let me find it. And talk about, oh, she's lying. She lied. I've been talking
Double tap that screen, man. Shouts out to everybody. Come here, like, share, subscribe to the channel. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Smash and sub up, y'all. Let's get up here. Shouts out to all the new subs, man. We want her. Shouts out to YG, the great spiritual team. We everywhere like air. And if we cut you off, you'll die. I said, damn. Let go.
Oh, it was 4 workers. It wasn't 3. I know how many workers I had working at that shop by them. I'm the one that does the payroll. It was only 3.
Where are you?
Well, explain her shoes. Well, explain her shoes. Salute to the Band-Aid gang, man. Glad to have everybody here today. Everybody, thank you for coming. Make sure all the new people that come in, make sure you sub up, spam that like button. What's up, G Money? What's going on, gang? What up, Damon? What's up to all the people in the bushes? We appreciate y'all, too. We got 7 people in the building. We appreciate that. And 16 likes. Oh, man, God is good. 16 likes in the building. Let me go ahead and put my backdrop in here, gang. Y'all know how we hold it. Band-Aid gang.
Hello, everybody. Good evening. Good evening.
Good evening, everybody.
It's a fresh background, baby.
What's up? Long live Dolph. Thank you, Angel. Thank you. Thank you. We work hard to do this. Band-Aid gang, man. Long live Dolph. We're going to get ready to definitely play this commentary that we have today. There's been a lot going on, and the more and more we get into the life of young Dolph, the more and more stuff that we figure out, the more and more stuff that comes to light. They say what happens in the dark will come to the light, gang. Y'all know that, right? I'm sure everybody knows that, right? Everybody knows that. So what we're going to do today, y'all, is go over a couple of things and keep hope alive. I spotted out some things that I realized at one point when Manning Aurora came to the judge along with the defense, and they handed Cornelius the paperwork. They was quiet at first. So which also lets us know that there is going to be a RICO put out because in another trial up to come. So you guys are going to see that. But here's a video, you guys, that's going to explain some things. So everybody know I said, damn. The Raven said, right, it wasn't no landline phone. That was my daddy didn't have no landline phone. That man did not have no landline phone in his hand. I said, damn. Well, that's a lie, ain't it, Raven? Double tap that screen, gang, before we get up in here. Double tap the screen. So we're going to display that. Shouts out to the whole Dolph sector. So let's get rocking this show, go. Let's go.
I don't know, Raven, maybe you didn't see the video, but I see the video where, you know, your father does have the landline phone in his hand and his cell phone in his other hand.
So now Raven says, absolutely. Hold on, Band-Aid gang. Are we mistaking ourselves? Are we hearing shit?
G Money.
So we hearing shit, right, Band-Aid gang? Right, Dolph sector? Are we hearing shit? I said, damn. So what I'm hearing is, Raven, now you admitting it that your daddy had that landline phone in his hand, right? Just like on the picture display. So let's listen, gang. But you told us it wasn't, Raven. You told us it wasn't no landline phone. So let's continue, Band-Aid gang.
His hand and his cell phone in his other hand.
Absolutely. And you want me to explain to you why? I explained it, but you probably didn't hear it, so I'm explaining because you being respectful. I'm going to respect you and answer your questions because you came to me respectfully. I'm going to come back at you the same way.
Ain't that the same shit she told us, y'all, since you came at me respectfully? So what it is then, you got to talk to Raven. You got to talk to Raven respectfully. Right up. What up, Cupcake? Shouts out to the Cupcake gang. So you got to talk to Raven respectfully. I guess to get it out of Raven, Cupcake. I said, damn. You got to talk to her respectfully or something, right? But when you talk to her respectfully, you get the truth out of her. I guess you just can't yell at Raven. You just can't yell at Raven. So let's go, gang.
And my dad was begging his call after all the while listening on. My people that are in that store, they always carry these cordless phones with them. He got this. He always carry a cordless phone, and I
But Raven, didn't nobody carry no cordless phone with them? Wasn't nobody carrying a cordless phone? And all that stuff was supposed to be stayed inside of that store. All that stuff was supposed to still be inside that store. And as we seen the unaliving of Adolph Thornton, right, gang? As we seen the unaliving, double tap the screen. As we seen the unaliving, nobody had the phone. So what? Every person that we know that walked the United States of America has a cell phone. Everyone has a cell phone. And I'm sure every individual, let alone Dolph having 3 phones, every person in that store had a cell phone. Even the girl that walked up to the counter, Cupcake, had her cell phone in her hand. And even Maurice has a cell phone. So ask yourself this. What is the reason that that man had to take the store phone out of the store and tamper and contaminate evidence? That's contaminating evidence. And another thing that we need to all pay attention to when it comes to the cookie shop, notice if that was a crime scene, right? Let's go back and think. If that was a crime scene, tell the Band-Aid gang one big thing. How come the people that was in the store and all the other bystanders that was inside of that cookie shop was able to mosey around to the back? And the sad thing about it, that there were officers on the scene. There are officers on the scene that never tell the girl that was going back playing with the gate, moving the gate with her foot, etc., tucking allegedly a cell phone in her pants, excuse me, ma'am, you can't stand back there. And what officer doesn't think, professional officers know there's something called the back door, being backdoored. So these officers come on the scene and let Maurice and all the people stand all around on the side and telling them to stand in the front or stand on the other side until they're questioned. But why are they able to walk around the back? They should have been thinking, when an officer walks on a crime scene, right? We watch all these crime shows. He's thinking, okay, front door, back door. Those are the main 2 things. Hey, so those people should have no business walking around the side of that store. Let's be mindful of that. So let's go ahead and continue, Band-Aid gang.
So the people been in the store. Did you personally greenlight that hit on Dolph?
Now look.
Yes or no?
No,
No?
no, absolutely not.
What would make people say that, do you think?
What would make people say that?
Yeah.
Uh,
Because people still believe, they think you got away with it.
yeah, for sure.
'Cause you did.
Yeah.
Did you hear that? Now, did you hear what Sadie Nash said, Angel? He slipped it in because you did get away with it. Because you did get away with it. Streets know. People know. Now listen, gang. Listen what he says.
Make people say that?
Yeah.
Uh,
Because people still believe, they think you got away with it.
yeah, for sure.
Watch what he said.
You did.
Because you did.
Yeah. You said I did or I didn't.
Huh?
You said I did or I didn't.
You said you got ears, right? You can hear it.
Hey man, you should have been. Hey, you need a part-time job as a comedian, man. You know, for real.
No,
you
I
know,
work at Amazon. I'll be lifting boxes.
you be living box. Oh, okay. But now on
But
the
what makes you think about it is like, bro, you can walk around with a straight face after unaliving somebody and go and remind yourself constantly of what you did. I ain't never seen nothing like it. Like, after I done something like that, I wouldn't want to show my face anymore. You know, even if I got away with it, you know, I'll go hunt myself. But to actually see yourself going on social media sites trying to be a content creator and continuing to tell the same lie, there's something behind that. It's always something behind me. But like we talked about earlier, gang, it's always something behind something. This is entertainment. These are actors. These people are professional. They deal with people that make movies. There's a reason why Hernandez Govan is doing this. Because Hernandez Govan really got paid. Hernandez Govan really got paid. Y'all don't think that. Hernandez Govan allegedly was paid right after everything. And there was so much money, and I'm going to show that video too. We had that video too. Over $1 million on Dolph head, gang. Don't be surprised. And Govan got some of that money. Even when you remember Cornelius and Straight Drop had a conversation, when Straight Drop came to Cornelius and said, don't trust Govan. Because Cornelius didn't trust Govan. Because Straight Drop did not trust Govan. Because Straight Drop already knew they was gonna get him. Straight Drop already knew that Hernandez Govan got money up front. That's why they was just giving them crumbs. They were gonna unalive them. 18 in the building, double tap the screen. Thank y'all, let's go.
Serious note, I think they believe that the ones that do is because some of the, a lot of the lies that was being told by Cornelius, and so, and then
Cornelius never told a lie. Cornelius told mostly the same story at each trial. Each time Hernandez Govan, that boy's story did not change. It was very accurate. And one thing I don't like that I'm gonna play here, Band-Aid Gang. Shouts out to everybody in the building. Double tap the screen. One thing I don't like that I hate that happened in this situation. If Cornelius says this, gang, I went back to Pressure Washer, remember? To the Pressure Washer place to go get my phone, remember? To go get my phone from Hernandez Govan. That's what he said. Double tap the screen. Hit the like button. He said he went back to Cupcake G-Money. He said he went back to Pressure Washer to go get his phone. Then answer me this. How could it not be accurate? How could the lawyers know that's not accurate? Right? Because you know why? Because he made a phone call from what, Angel? His girlfriend's phone. Yeah. He made a phone call. There is record of him making a phone call from his girlfriend's phone to Hernandez Govan, which what? Proves that he did not have his phone. I said, damn. If Straight Cornelius is calling from his girlfriend's phone, what was her name again? From his girlfriend's phone, Cornelius made a phone call to Hernandez Govan. From his girlfriend's phone call. They had the phone call records. So that proves that he did not have his phone. So it was true. We know the truth. We know Hernandez Govan lies. This man right here is walking around knowing he went inside that vehicle to get Cornelius's phone. He went and get it out the glove compartment. There is proof of it because Cornelius made the phone call. He made the phone call from his girlfriend's phone, gang. Let's dig it in, Band-Aid Gang. It's fourth quarter still. No, we're in overtime. Not it ain't fourth quarter, goddammit. We're in overtime. We're in overtime and we in cruise control. Yeah, we in overtime and we in cruise control. Hernandez, why ain't nobody answer that question? Why ain't nobody ask Hernandez Govan that question? Let's go, Band-Aid Gang.
The media don't make it no better how they, portray you to be this mastermind or whatever.
You portrayed yourself, gang.
Beginning, from the very start of the
case. Hit the like button, Band-Aid Gang.
It kind of painted a bad narrative toward me, from the beginning. Now, what's your relationship with Yo Gotti? I don't have a relationship with him. I never met him, never did any business with him whatsoever. The only time I can remember having a conversation with Yo was over the phone years ago, and Gotti knew some people that I know, and they reached out and put us on the phone, and he just reached out and was asking me, what was going on, and, could it be worked out or whatever, and of course it could. I had something to do with Dolph being killed, because nigga, if I did, nigga, who gonna do something? Nigga, I ain't never been afraid of nothing or nobody. And the feds still on you, don't you, boy? The feds want to tie all this together to Yo Gotti. Because we know CMG paid for you. When you said they said they didn't want you, who do you think they wanted? Zook and Gotti. Yeah. Zook and Gotti. Yeah. Zook and Gotti. Yeah, they offered me a chance to get ahead of things, that I would go ahead and basically cooperate, so to speak, and try to get immunity. That's what I was offered in the beginning.
As you heard about Hernandez-Govan, he was cooperating in this investigation. He met with law enforcement on at least 2 occasions pursuant to a proffer agreement.
Pursuant to a proffer agreement. That's your missing phone calls. That's your missing. That's the missing text messages that they didn't want to give us. But don't think that they're not holding that for an investigation, because like he said, who they looking for? Juke and Gotti. Well, Juke is up now, so you know what I'm saying. He's up in smoke right now. You understand what I'm saying? So Gotti. And don't think just Gotti. It's a lot of other players involved in this. It's a lot of other players involved in this. So let's continue. And a lot of the other players, Black Youngster, Moneybagg Yo. That's why everybody's breaking camp. That's why everybody breaking off and running off from CMG right now, gang. Let's continue, Band-Aid Gang. Let's go.
Which meant he was allowed to go in, give information, and not have his words used against him later.
He was allowed to come in, what Band-Aid Gang, he said, and give information. He was allowed to come in and give information. Are we paying attention? Formation. Information. It's simple. He was able to come in and give information that will not be used against him. Okay? So, they found the car November 20th. Is when they found the white Mercedes. And how did they just all of a sudden find the white Mercedes? How did they know who did the unaliving? How did they know? Hernandez-Govan, gang. Hernandez-Govan. So he gave information, which means that he had information, which means that he was involved. He has certain information on Gotti. That's why he's not afraid to speak. And other players, and some of the other players that he gave up are some of the ones that you guys are seeing being snatched off the street with these indictments in Memphis right now. Yeah, did I mention that? Must have left it out. But they show us on Memphis News every day, all these indictments. Let's go.
And if you haven't noticed by now, Govan is going to continuously throw Cornelius under the bus every chance he gets to whoever will listen to him, but will never acknowledge the fact that if Big Juke was still alive and would have survived that ambush at the repast, that Govan too himself would have been Cornelius and would have had to take the stand on his longtime partner, Big Juke, because clearly that's what he told the state in the profit. Because if you pay attention to the way his answers is...
Did y'all hear that? So if Juke wasn't unalive, right? Hernandez-Govan would have had to take the stand against him. So that's why part of the reason they had to knock off Big Juke. Because if Hernandez had to go against the stand against Big Juke, he would have took the whole CMG down like that. Now we got $80,000 in cash. $80,000 was given in cash, gang. $80,000 to Cornelius' lawyer, just fucking off money. That's almost $100,000 that alone that was on Cornelius' lawyer. First it was $50,000. Then they turn around and put another $30,000. That's $80,000, gang. On attorney fees for, guess what? A dope fiend, right? Oh my God, I said damn. If Cornelius, gang, like Hernandez said, which I believe Hernandez-Govan is one of the people that really went down there and paid for the lawyer. I think Hernandez-Govan paid for the lawyer in cash. So double tap the screen. We appreciate it. 22 in the building, 22 likes. Thank y'all for keeping it up. So check this out, gang. 80, y'all gonna spend 80. Good Juke, now listen, gang. Juke is gonna spend, so Juke is definitely involved. Cause who's gonna go pay $80,000 for a junkie? That's what he called him, a junkie. I said, damn. See how we done did it when you take your time? We gonna walk down there. We ain't gonna run down there and fuck over one or two of them. We gonna walk down there and fuck them all. I said, damn. Now hit my like button, 25 in the building. Y'all showing hella love tonight. Thank y'all. I said, damn. Hold on, let me check something. Let me see if I'm what's the name?
What?
If I'm what you call it? Out of pride.
Out of pride?
Yeah, not pride. We active. Y'all get in here. I don't think we is. Hold on, Band-Aid gang. Let me check something. Y'all get in here. Hit that like button. Double tap that screen. Okay, we good? Okay, now I'm able to see everybody's comments. Hey, what's going on? Oh, they up in here. Oh, my God. I'm sorry, gang. Let me read some of these comments.
You have to put that thing down.
All right, let me get in here. I'm about to read some of these comments. What up, Red Clay? What's up, everybody? Sorry about that. We getting right back to it. Let me go ahead and let me read some of these comments before I go any further. What up, Mike? Everybody, Red Clay, welcome to the Band-Aid gang. 26 in the building. Okay. Hello, everyone that's coming in. Okay, thank you, G Money. Yeah, it's like I said. Cupcake said this. It's like I said. He is no stranger to violence and killing. Somebody has no soul, no remorse. He used to kill for money. That's a demon. Absolutely. Band-Aid gang. Real facts. What up, Kelly Elston? Okay. It's almost like, this is what Cupcake says, y'all. It's almost like people were like pitching in for like a fundraiser, right? Or a GoFundMe. So many people pitched in on Dolph's unaliving. Exactly. It's accurate. He's just a liar. Straight Drop called Govan. Right? Now listen to this. Straight Drop called Govan, right? Now listen what Cupcake's saying. And they talked on the phone. And they are okay now. He blames Cornelius for turning Straight Drop against him. And Straight Drop blamed Cornelius for turning against Govan. Oh, wow. Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that? Because all the questions have to be approved before he will agree to go on a show. Absolutely. So all the questions have to be agreed. That's what Cupcake's saying. Some of the questions that we know that Hernandez Govan needs to be asked, none of them asked. Now look, I'm working, Dove. I said, damn. Okay, we got it. Did you see the video? Now look what Leslie say. Did you see the video Govan put up of Young Dolph? Oh, not yet. I think I did. I seen some stuff he had going on. I was gonna hold it. What's going on? What's up, Tori? Welcome to the Band-Aid Gang channel. So I'm gonna check into that though. Leslie, let's go.
Continuously throw Cornelius under the bus every chance he get to whoever will listen to him. But would never acknowledge the fact that if Big Juke was still alive and would have survived that ambush at the repast, that Govan too himself would have been Cornelius and would have had to take the stand on his longtime partner, Big Juke, because clearly that's what he told the state. Exactly. Because if you pay attention to the way his answers his word and in his recent No Jumper interview, it's clear as day that he passed all the blame on Juke.
Exactly.
In the next clip, Govan was talking a little too much for his own good and said that in the beginning, William Massey, his former attorney, which we go get into later on in this video, met with the state and somehow they had immunity on the table for Hernandez Govan and the murder of Young Dolph.
It's kind of a wild idea to give immunity to the guy who paid for it and directed it, but then prosecute the shooters.
Because it wasn't even Listen, when I got indicted, they told me, like, we don't even want you. Like, I was a casualty of war.
Right.
Like, it wasn't me that they was concerned with. You know?
Y'all notice he used the same thing. He was a casualty of war. So that means if you was a casualty of war, there was a war going on between two separate entities, right? So that means the other entity has something to do with it. Who is the other entity, Band-Aid Gang? CMG. There is an investigation going on, and I'm going to show you some plays that they made in the courtroom. See what you did? You disrespected us, and you thought that, oh, we just slowed down. No, we right back at your ass, gang. Let's go, Band-Aid Gang.
They know I had no, like, the people that was invested in that case know that I had no personal beef with Dolph.
Right.
I'm over here scratching my head, wondering, like, who had personal beef with Dolph that he been saying all along?
Reverse it.
CMG.
I've heard of it that way, you know, the attempted hits on Dolph, but at that point, I hadn't heard anything about someone trying to do anything to Gotti. It wasn't me that they was concerned with. You know, they know I had no, like, the people that was invested in that case know that I had no personal beef with Dolph.
Right.
They know that. What it is they...
So who had the personal beef then?
To get what they...
Exactly.
To reach their goal and to get what they want, they had to...
I'm gonna stop him right there because I thought he was about to keep it real and tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? What Govan really want to say is to reach the goal and get what they wanted. Govan had to flip on everybody, and they wanted Gotti. For that immunity, he would have had to give up Gotti. But instead, he offered up the second best of Yo Gotti in his mind, Big Juk. The state plan was for Govan to flip on Juk in desperate hopes of Juk flipping on Gotti. And I believe that's what he was about to say before he caught himself. He had to think about it for a minute. And when he did, he just segued back in the cornbread. You can't make this shit up.
To get what to reach their goal and to get what they want, they had to get in bed and believe the lies of a junkie pill addict that say...
Then tell me, who the fuck paid $80,000 for a junkie, Band-Aid Gang? Hit the like button, double tap the screen, or hit the 3 buttons in your top right hand. That's it right there, gang. Think about it. If Cornelius is a junkie, dope fiend, nobody to look out for him. Nobody to look out for Cornelius Smith, Band-Aid Gang. Then tell me, case closed. I should just throw this motherfucking microphone right now. See, ain't nobody saying it like that. Then who the fuck pays $80,000 for a junkie, gang? I said, damn. Who? You just said it. You just said Hernandez dope fiend, gang. You just said it. You said he was a junkie and a pill head. Now I'm gonna dig it in, Band-Aid Gang. Well, who the fuck goes down and pay for a junkie's attorney? Angel. Not $500. Not no the cheap shit. I'm gonna pay $500, get him out. Get him old $500 cheap lawyer. Ain't nobody give him no little $500, or even let him get a goddamn it a public pretender. Yeah, I said damn. They ain't get, y'all should have just let him get a public pretender. But y'all went and paid for gangs, lawyers, gang. I said damn. See, Hernandez Govan. Well, we gonna knock the rubber out the elastic in your drawers. I know you're mad. See, it don't take no motherfucking rocket scientist to figure this out. That's why Ceddy Nash said you did get away with it, gang. Who pays a dope fiend? See, now that's what I would have asked in the courtroom. What up, Antoine? Antoine, now tell me, gang, if he's such a goddamn dope fiend, why did who went down to pay a dope fiend's attorney? First they came with $50,000, right? Switched attorneys. Turn around and give his other attorney 30 bands. Not no little money, but I believe allegedly Hernandez Govan went down there to pay the money. And we heard in the courtroom they paid for it with cash. I said, damn. Well, they ain't got nobody on camera. Like I said, damn. Who went down there? Why? We want to know who went down there. Oh, they know who went down there because Hernandez Govan said if the streets know, they know. Yeah, so they know who went down there and paid that courtroom. Memphis crooked ass police station. See, Memphis is so fucking crooked and low down to their own people. See, money talk bullshit run a marathon. I said, damn. Motherfucker, knock your drawers off. Kick a rough, knock a knot in your drawers just for some money. Just for some money. I said, damn. Let's go, Band-Aid Gang. We on their ass.
And twisting everything that had 4 years to lay in a cell on 23-1 and twist things and make them sound good for the prosecution.
I feel something. When Puff Daddy getting out, somebody going in. I said, it's like when I get out, somebody going in. Somebody finna go in, gang. I said, damn, mark my words. It's a Rico coming, and it's coming quicker than you think. I said, damn. Hey, put some hearts in my motherfucking chat because y'all know I'm telling the truth. Put some hearts up in that motherfucker. Run them hearts up. I'm telling you the truth. I feel it in you. If you feel it in your heart that this Rico finna come, put some hearts up, gang, because it's coming. Otherwise, you ain't Band-Aid, gang. Throw them hearts up, gang. I feel it in my heart. It's coming, gang. It's coming. Let's go.
To try to free himself.
Now, Remo sensing Govan trying to spin him like a tornado. He said, hold on, Govan, we got to stay on task. Now, you done said Cornelius, a creative player, pill-popping junkie. So
Thank
he
you
just
for the heart.
gun. So who the higher-ups? And if the state didn't want you and was willing to give you immunity, who did they really want? Govan will answer by saying Juke and Gotti. But surprisingly, this time...
If they giving him immunity, what that tell you, dog? It's Rico coming. They just building the case. Cupcake, we done told him. Cupcake. They building the case. They building the case. It's coming. Think about it, gang. Bruh. Now listen, gang. I'm putting it together as I go. I'm freestyling. What about all them indictments, Cupcake? Cupcake, what about all the indictments that's happening right now? Y'all thinking them people, them high, big-ass impact drug dealers that been getting popped them in indictments ain't telling on motherfucking everybody else? I said, damn. Huh? Y'all mean to tell me y'all think them people that they all them indictments that they just came in Memphis, that ain't none of them boys that got pop rolled over and told the story? I said, damn. Cause hey, before Hernandez tell the story, Cupcake, guess who? Cupcake. He gon' roll over on one of them other dope boys that got that indictment, and they gonna tell the story for him. I said, damn. I said, damn. Thank you. Cupcake said yes. She said no, they are gathering intel and watching everything. Let's go, Band-Aid Gang.
Ain't even denying connecting Big Juke no more. He just denying connecting Gotti.
When you said that they said they didn't want you, who do you think they wanted?
Juke and Gotti.
Yeah. That's what everyone was saying. They were trying to...
Why they want Hernandez Govan, you a beast. Why they want Juke and Gotti for it, gang? Why he come on? What up, Drunken Fury? Why he come on in, Band-Aid Gang? Explain that to me. Why would you even go and say they wanted Juke and Gotti on national TV or whatever, national internet, whatever the fuck you want to call it? They wanted Juke and Gotti. Because you know why? Hernandez got his money. He did. I wouldn't be surprised if Hernandez Govan done extorted goddamn Gotti. Hernandez Govan got all kind of conversations in his phone between Juke and him. I said, damn. And they got the conversations too. They got the conversations too. I said, damn. See, they really don't care to convict Govan. Why? This is why Cupcake said, because he's not the mastermind. And he's doing a lot of talking. And he is playing right in their hands. I said, damn, double tap that screen. Great comment, Cupcake. Antoine said, Govan's lawyer told on Memphis Police Department. Exactly. And I'm going to show you in the intel I got. I did some work for y'all, gang. They didn't investigate Dolph unaliving with a full investigation. Biggest fact ever spoken, gang. They didn't. Why didn't they go back to pressure washer and look at them cameras? Why didn't they go back? Why didn't they go look at them cameras? We got that on there too. Shouts out to True Results. He covered that. But I told y'all from jump. Remember, I said it first. Sum up with that investigator. Didn't I tell you? Remember when we was watching on Content Kings? And I think we was Content Kings. No, we beat you. We was Content Kings. Remember when we was Content Kings? And I said, it's something about that investigator. He looked paranoid than a motherfucker. Remember that, gang? Cause he the one. They didn't do a full investigation because they didn't want to, because they was paid not to. They was paid not to do it. They didn't even go and say, goddamn it, you know what, we went to go look at the cameras, but 30 days was already up. And the camera information, they didn't even go look, gang. They didn't even go look to even see if any cameras around work. They didn't even put no groundwork on, let alone secure the goddamn cookie shop. Let alone secure the cookie shop. Secure the bag. They didn't even secure the bag, gang. What do you mean by secure the bag? They didn't even tell the people to stay their ass from going out back on the side of that goddamn stove. Did y'all even see on the crime scene any policemen walk to the back of the stove, Band-Aid gang? I said, damn, we didn't see. It's like the police had a magnet. Was them badges magnetic? And every time you walk towards that back gate, that you motherfuckers push back? I said, damn. Not any of the footage that we even seen, one policeman go down there and touch. They let that girl touch the gate. She didn't even want to touch the gate. She knew better to think that they would go back there and put fingerprints on. She closed the gate with her goddamn foot. But they didn't even go back there, bruh. Put some juice in there, baby. They didn't even go back there, Band-Aid gang. Drunken Fury say, I'm surprised no one bought up the 600 pound of weed that the cops took. I said, now y'all hear that? Cupcake, is that official? What Drunken Fury saying? Drunken Fury said they got 600 pounds of weed that the cops took. If they search it, it was all over the news in Florida. Someone shipped it to Via in the email from Memphis. Wait a minute. Wait a fucking minute. Hold on, gang. So Drunken Fury, rewrite what you just said right there, gang. I need to screenshot that shit. So Drunken Fury is saying, Band-Aid gang, do we got any intel on this? This is breaking news. This is breaking news. Drunken Fury said, I'm surprised no one brought up the 600 pounds of weed that the cops took. Wait a minute. I said, damn. I told you. I fucking, it's all adding up. Where you think I'm going with this, Angel?
I think you're right.
No, but now you, no. If Drunken Fury is saying, now watch this, Drunken Fury. I'm cooking now. Let's cook, Band-Aid gang. We getting up to 100 likes. I want 100 likes up in this bitch. Double tap the screen. Now, if we saying, look, if Drunken Fury saying, let me read it again. I'm surprised no one brought up the 600 pounds of weed the cops took, right? So was that the boxes that was sitting on it? So was that the boxes that I showed? Was that what Marcus came in the store with Dolph to come pick up? Am I on the right track, Drunken Fury? Was that in the cookie shop? Was the 600 pounds of weed in the cookie shop? They searched it. It was all over the news in Florida. Someone shipped it via in the mail from Memphis. I said, damn. Antoine said, no one explained how the cookie shop kitchen got torn up. And why? Why they get the money from? Where they get the money from? We know the GoFundMe. Okay, but damn. Retell it. I did. When did this happen? Drunken Fury? The DA was definitely on the scene. Go back and watch the real news, not the video footage from people's phone. Okay? 27 likes. Thank y'all. Let's run it up.
They're trying to use you to connect Juke and Gotti to the situation.
But you can't use me to connect Gotti to nothing. Because I never had no...
But you can use Juke. But you can use him to connect Juke, right? I knew about 600 pounds of weed being sent to Memphis to Cali. Okay. We own it, Band-Aid Gang. So allegedly it's 600 pounds shipped from Memphis to Cali. Now, and then we got Drunken Fury saying it was shipped from oh man, we rock the show tonight. Thank you guys for the likes. So let's go, Band-Aid Gang.
A relationship with Gotti. We ain't never rode to the store together. You know, ever.
Govan would later admit, like, okay, y'all, I was bullshitting about Yo Gotti. I do know him, and I'm gonna tell you a little story about him. And so Govan admit that he knew Yo Gotti before he was a big successful artist. Matter of fact, he said Yo Gotti know him and reached out to him about squashing the beef with a local artist that he had under his label at the time over a female.
And just keeping it all the way G, I'm talking about like, and it's talking about key.
Read some of these comments that just came in. But the cookie shop ain't involved. Raven is a fucking joke. But the cookie shop ain't involved. Raven, a fucking joke. Exactly. I knew about the pounds. Okay, so I'm reading, gang. We reading. They indicted 15. This was a week or so ago. Exactly. I saw that on the news. They indicted 15 people. Now, Drunken Fury responds back. Band-Aid Gang, let's read this. It says, my understanding is that the 600 pounds was actually Govan's. So he's facing charges for that. So he's going to be snitching on everybody to get out of trouble. Drunken Fury says, but I'm not 100% sure. Just what I heard from the streets in Memphis. Band-Aid Gang. Thank you for confirming everything. Thank you guys. Thanks, Drunken Fury. Let's go.
The only time I can remember having a conversation with Yo was over the phone years ago, and he had the little rap group.
Look how they looking. Look how they look.
Little niggas, I think one of them.
Adam like, man, what the fuck? Look how they look how they looking, Band-Aid Gang. Look at Adam like, nigga, you a lucky motherfucker. What's going on? But remember, they all part of the agenda. They're all part of the agenda. All of them is part of the agenda, gang. Okay, Myron Armstrong, Chad Hendricks, Ping Hung, Carlos Atkins, Brandon Burkett, Thomas Smith, Rihanna Tuggle, and Anthony Williams were charged with conspiracy to commit money laundering. I said, damn. So look how many people that Cupcake put in that is laundering money. Look how much money. If you look at every last one of these individuals and she said the indictment was named Ben Getting Bags. I said, damn. And Cupcake always know what it's called because remember, what was the name of this, what was the name of the case? Operation Cookie Shop? I said, damn. So they were saying there was an operation that went on at the cookie shop. Operation Cookie Monster. That's what it was called. Cookie Monster. Yeah, there was some monsters in that cookie shop. I said, damn. Operation Cookie Monster. I said, damn. Let's go, Band-Aid Gang.
One of his name was Chris, or Chris Style, something. But he had like a little rap group. But anyway, I had some words with one of his artists. And I think at the time it was about a young lady, a girl. And I had said a few things or whatever, and I guess the artist had went back and said something, and Gotti knew some people that I know, and they reached out and put us on the phone. And this is before Gotti blew up, you know, or whatever the case may be. I think this is around the time, maybe right before he signed with Birdman or whatever the case. And he just reached out and was asking me,
Band-Aid gang,
what was going on, and could it be worked out or whatever. And of course it could. And we put it to bed. That was the only conversation that I ever.
Cupcake said you were the first YouTuber to know that information. Absolutely. And I guess who I got it from? Cup. Yeah, I said, damn. Cupcake came to me and knew it before they even called it Operation Cookie Monster. Operation Cookie Monster. It's an operation. The indictments, gang, let me tell you. The indictments are going to play a major part in this case, because laundering means that you're making money and you're trying to clean it up because you're making so much money, so you're using multiple businesses or whatever you may do to launder the money. So we know that's what they do through what? Hip-hop. The music business is a way to launder money, even with these artists. Ways to launder money. People invest and they say that, okay, I'm a part of this label, okay, this is where I got this X amount of money, and it's counted for. Now, the indictments I'm definitely telling you, it's going to play a major part, and I truly believe it. Hernandez Govan has a role in the indictments coming up. Antoine says, if they get the crooked law enforcement involved, the case will be solved. And everyone involved will go to jail. And don't think that the feds, we already know the feds are there. We already know National Guard. We know they're moving around paperwork right now. Because they know all the DA, they know everything that Memphis, they know Memphis is hiding a whole lot. And they're going in and cleaning up. Why you think the indictments come? Why you think Trump is out there blowing up ships right now? They finna take over, and they finna get these guys off the street. See, the folks are nobody. See, these folks are nobody. But they are connected to the ones who slaying the pounds, and they are after the big fish. And it's like an onion. They go through lawyers and lawyers. Layers and layers, excuse me. They go through layers and layers. 27 likes, thank y'all, and 27 people in the building. We do appreciate it. Let's go, Band-Aid gang.
With this man, and that's on my kids.
Man, tell me why your boy go from not knowing Yo Gotti to Yo Gotti knowing him and reaching out to him to squash the beef. I think he got the main character syndrome. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. But what I don't understand is the conspiracy he's trying to build around his longtime attorney, William Massey. Now, Govan claimed that Massey called him into his office on Super Bowl Sunday and told him he'd been hearing his name in the Dolph case downtown and asked him, is he gonna need him? I guess when Govan explained his role in the situation, his lawyer Massey asked him, do they need to get ahead of the case? Instantly, Govan understood the terminology and understood his lawyer was telling him in so many words.
Put a 1 in the chat if you believe. Thank you, 29 in the building. Put a 1 in the chat if you truly believe that. I think Hernandez Govan low-key popped himself, because Hernandez Govan, I feel like since he was allegedly being called the mastermind, when those people got caught and when he told, you understand me, I feel like he when he went down there, and I believe, because you're going to see it, you're going to hear it, that he told, when he went down there, and not only did he tell, excuse me, but he the one that went down there with that $80,000. Now, they never mention, now listen, notice this. They never mention who paid for Straight Drop's attorney. They never mentioned that. They said that how much that Cornelius' lawyer got paid. First it was $50,000. Got rid of that attorney. Turned around and paid $30,000 to the next attorney. So $80,000 they was willing to pay. $80,000. So somewhere They gain 20,000 because if they take an attorney and they pay him 5,000, 50,000, and they don't use him, apparently he got their money back. Then they got another attorney and paid him 30,000. They went for a cheaper attorney. But how did they find out that amount of money? How? Now here's another thing. As I'm speaking as we go. $80,000 for a junkie, gang. Off the rip. I think Hernandez Govan blew his cover when he went down there to pay the money. I think Hernandez Govan went down there to pay the money. And that's how he found out. That's when he got the call from his attorney like, hey, you in on this case. And that's when he started telling. You see what I'm saying? He started telling because he popped himself. He went down there and paid that attorney. Because you're going to see it. I showed y'all that in real time. I showed y'all that, so I had to bring it back to show you how Cornelius says it. Because the way he said Hernandez Govan's attorney mentioned that I thought that you were a part of this. And that's when Cornelius turned around and said, well, you know, he paid, you know what I'm saying? He paid for my attorney that came down. I'm going to show you how it went. I'm going to read this in a second. Let me go ahead and play this. Let's go. I got it on the timeline.
Nigga, and you know what I'm saying, and woo, and turned out to be, no, nigga, I'm still him. Nigga, I'm still that same nigga, when somebody's needed, nigga, in somebody's bush, nigga, that's still me, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, I'm still him. Nigga, I'm still that same nigga, when somebody's needed, nigga, in somebody's bush, nigga, that's still me, nigga, you know, nigga, I'm still him. Nigga, I'm still that same nigga, when somebody's needed, nigga, in somebody's bush, nigga, that's still me, nigga, you know what I'm saying? They're coming and saying something like,
and I'm a dig it. Right here, now listen.
It was stated at trial that,
watch this. Watch this. A1 shit.
Like example, like the cause or whatever, and I think it was stated at trial that me and Straight Drop, I was passionately trying to get him a deal, a record deal, so you know, who wouldn't be conversating with him? So you know, for those calls to be taken and manipulated, and
calls wasn't taken and manipulated. That's what they brought to him first, was the phone calls, and that's where he got the proffer agreement. Okay, I'm gonna talk. The phone calls. So let me go ahead and read this right here. One of these folks will talk, and they don't, and they know that, and that will lead them into getting an undercover in with the plug. Exactly. Don't forget Holly Bobo case. Exactly. Cornflake and Sun Drop's attorney, which is Straight Drop, Sun Drop's attorney, were on the case. And what happened in that case is what's going to happen in this case. Drops got an appeal out now. So Straight Drop is trying to get an appeal. And notice, let's go back. Like she said, he's trying to get an appeal. But let's go back and say this. He never talked about how much his attorneys got paid. Let's go, man, again. Now listen, he just said something critical. Now I caught this later. Now watch this.
Who wouldn't be conversating with him? So you know, for those calls to be taken and manipulated, and
how do you manipulate a fucking phone call, gang? How the fuck do you manipulate a fucking phone call? Answer that, gang. You can't manipulate a fucking phone call. Now let's go, gang.
Trying to make it seem like they was about something else, you know. I was kind of worried about that because, you know,
watch this.
Considering at the time some of the calls was made and all that, it just kind of looked at
God, it was jealous of young
legal things done.
Watch this.
For sure, unethical things done in my case, and
now watch what he say. Unethical things done. 32 in the building. Thank y'all. Now watch this. He said it was unethical things done in his case. Now right here, a lot of people didn't pay attention. I've dissected and I've studied this. He's gonna say something that we didn't pay attention to. Now listen.
And for them not to basically indict the person that supposedly or allegedly, so to speak.
Instead of them wanting to indict the person, now listen what he's saying. To indict the person that allegedly, which we know he's talking about Juke, but he's going to say simply, watch this, that Juke paid the bond. Now listen what the bail's bondman, listen what he say, Cupcake, so they wouldn't come looking for him. But we didn't pay attention to that. Listen to this.
Indict the person
listen,
that supposedly or allegedly, so to speak,
watch this, Angel. Listen.
Was gonna pay the bounty.
Look, paid the bounty. The bounty hunter. The bounty hunter. So Juke paid the bounty hunter. Listen, gang. Pay attention.
Indict the person that supposedly or allegedly, so to speak, was gonna pay the bounty, and indict me was just the weirdest shit.
So am I right? Put a 1 in the chat, Cupcake, if I read it right. So it's almost like he's saying that Juke was gonna pay the bounty so they don't look for him and come look for Hernandez Govan. So Hernandez Govan gets hot and like, fuck that, I'm finna get Juke. I gotta get Juke out the way. Let's go.
And you know, and for them not to
go get
basically
Juke?
Indict the person,
which is Juke,
that supposedly or allegedly, so to speak, was gonna pay the bounty.
Wow.
And indict me was just the weirdest shit ever, you know.
Wow.
I ain't never seen a dime or no hit money or no shit like this. So how you gonna indict me and not indict
Juke?
Big Daddy? So you know, it was just crazy. You know, I've been in the streets a long time, so you know, I peeped the play off the dribble. You know, when I seen that they only picked me up that day, I knew what it here for. They was
exactly,
you know,
Antoine.
Put the press on me for Juke and yo.
Mr. Govan introduced you as Little C, the guy from the shooting of Wu, so we already knew you.
Now look, we finna rock a show. Let's get into it. Let's go. Listen to this. A lot of key things said in this. Listen.
You know, they was trying to put the press on me for Juke and yo.
Mr. Govan introduced you as Little C, the guy from the shooting of Wu, so we already knew you were a shooter. So why would we need all the cloak and dagger if you're trying to read?
I'm sorry, but this picture kind of looked funny, gang. I ain't gonna lie to you. Dolph head looked like it's sitting on Cornelius' legs. Look. Dolph looked like he's sitting on, got Dolph body on Cornelius's body. I told you we finna get justice. You see that? Yeah. Look like Dolph, I said, look like Dolph got the chains on, sitting there as Cornelius body with the Cornelius legs on. So we got something coming out of this. Signs and symbols are for the conscious mind, Drunken Fury. Dolph got Dolph body on Cornelius's frame. Dolph body on Cornelius's frame. Something finna go down, y'all. Dolph sit here like you got it, Dub. You own it. Now listen, gang, look.
Nah, because look, this had went, man. After the shooting or whatever, after they discovered the car or whatever, Justin had got with me. And
Straight Drop got a PRE. Cornelius got a PRE chain on looking like Dolph. Now look, y'all. Now listen to this. We're gonna go back a little bit. Now let's play this. I want y'all to pay attention.
Mr. Govan introduced you as Little C, the guy from the shooting of Wu, so we already knew you were a shooter. So why would we need all the cloak and dagger if you're trying to reach out to Juke?
Nah, because look, this had went, man. After the shooting or whatever, after they discovered the car or whatever, Justin had got with me and was like, man, look, man, Juke saying that he'll get with us on his own terms or whatever, and don't trust Govan or nothing like that, right?
So now look, listen, wait. So if Straight Drop don't trust Govan, gang, he already knew he was in danger as well. He already knew he already got gaffled. He knew he had got gaffled. He knew Cornelius got gaffled, and he knew he had got gaffled. Somehow, Jook communicated with Straight Drop when he went back to that shop. Now listen.
You know what I'm saying? You like, so in my eyes, there was so many crosses. You know what I'm saying? Like Justin had ran out with the cake or whatever, and I couldn't trust him. I couldn't trust nobody. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, man, I'm gonna take initiative on my own and hit Jook up on his little, I forgot it was Instagram or something. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, man, you go back home, boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, get up with you. Really, I need my money.
Did you ever text Mr. Jook at all during the course of all this?
That's what I was saying. On a website, like on Instagram or Facebook, something like that. I forgot what it was. I ain't have his number personally. I could not contact him, like call his phone and say, Jook, where my money? No, I couldn't do that.
Okay. Could Angela do that?
No.
So nobody...
Angela ain't know nothing about no Jook or none of these. Like, no, she couldn't. Like, she would kind of do it.
Right here, now watch.
Talking to the police.
Now listen to this. Listen to this.
On August 10th of 2022.
Watch this.
Probably did. What was said?
Well, I'm going to show you what was said. We're going to go through it.
Right here is critical. Watch this, Cupcake, and I know you know the system. He said, do you remember? And he's talking about the money, Damon. That was by the lawyers. So this is going to let you know that. Now watch how they work. Watch how the system works. That, watch this, Angel, too. I want you to see this. When he say that, Cornelius made a statement, right? And it was a longer statement, a long statement that they're going to have to use if the indictment comes. So he said, do you remember? And Cornelius said, could have about the money. And watch what Aurora does. Watch this.
On August 10th of 2022.
He said, do you remember talking to the police on August 2022? Now listen, watch what he said.
Probably did. What was said?
Now watch
this. I'm going
this.
to show you what was said. We're going to go through it.
He said he's going to show you. So simply what he does is go walk to the defense, right? He walks to the defense. No, he gotta go over to the defense and be like, you know what? Look, I'm gonna hit him with this. What do you feel like? Do I need to hit him with this? Because all you guys are gonna use this in a later case. I'm gonna hit him with this. What should I do? Should I hit him with this? Because all the attorneys work together. Now watch what he does. Watch what Manny Aurora does. Look. He walks right there, look. He stands there and looks. Watch this, gang. He looking. Look, he gave it to the defense. This is critical. This right here, ain't nobody see this. Watch this. Now he gave it to the defense. And he's looking. He's letting the defense see what Cornelius said in the statement. That's what he's doing, Angel. He's giving it to the defense. He's like, this is what should I bring it up to him? Because what he coming up there saying is, I could talk this shit out loud to him. I could talk this shit out loud in front of jury to him, but it might blow what might happen in the indictment. We might need to save this information. He's bringing it to her to let her see, are you guys, we point on, hit the like button, gang. Watch this shit. He bringing it to her. This is critical. Watch this. We're going to do it again because I'm hyped off of this one. Double tap the screen. Let's get at least 28 likes because I'm showing you some exclusive shit right here. He says he's going to show you right now. Now, he's going to walk over to Cornelius's defense team, right? Because what he has here is a statement, right? He has a statement here that Cornelius made. And it's a lot in that statement. Now, watch this, gang. It's a lot in that statement, Damon. So he has to say, okay, I got the statement, but some of this stuff in this paperwork, your team might need, right? Because if we get an indictment, some of the shit that he said on this paperwork, I don't want to bring it out loud right now because you guys might need it. Are y'all following me? Put a 1 in the chat if you guys are following me real quick before I continue on. Because what I'm about to show you is going to shock you.
Saying all that paper he got in front of his face, he's gonna go show it to the defense.
Yes.
And let them
Put a one in the chat. Yes.
And see.
Because he might not want to say everything. Yeah. He know. Okay. Thank you, Damon. You understand what I'm saying? Now watch. Watch the play. Because they all work together. He has information in here that he might not want to bring out now because the defense might need it. He don't want to say it out loud. So watch the play. Watch what he says. Watch. I caught this. Look.
Probably did. We'll see.
Well, I'm going to show you what was said. We're going to go through it.
Look, he didn't say I'm going to speak it out loud, Damon. He said I'm going to show you what it says. See, all these lawyers, they won't look. Let me tell you something, gang. Yeah, we got him again, gang. We right here. I told you I don't play no games. Look, now watch this, Damon. This shit finna make y'all trip when I show it to you. He said we're gonna go. You're gonna read it. He didn't say I'ma speak out everything that I see.
We're gonna go through it.
Eagle's eye. Thank you. He said he not gonna speak everything out, gang, because it might blow an upcoming case. He says, I'm going to let you read it. Now watch this. Let's do it again. One more time. I'm going to let it play through. Now watch this, though.
We were talking to the police on August 10th of 2022.
Probably did. We'll see.
Now watch.
I'm going to show you what was said. We're going to go through it.
He said, I'm going to show you what it says. He didn't say, I'm going to tell you what it says, Band-Aid Gang. He said, I'm going to show you what it says because what I'm about to show you, I can't say out loud because this might protect your ass in a later case. Now watch this. He goes over. He walks over. He just handed that piece of paper to Cornelius's team. So basically, he handed over to Cornelius's team and say, I can't say this out loud because you guys might need this for a later indictment. I can't say everything that I see. So watch this. He gives it to her. So right now, she's reading this. Right now, Cornelius's attorneys are reading this, Angel. They're reading that paper that he just gave her, right? So watch this. He's sitting there letting her read it. Look. He took it back to her. Ooh, gang. I'm sorry. Thank you, Cupcake. I appreciate your business. I appreciate everything that you bring to the table. I appreciate everything you say. And I sat back and I watched this critically. And I saw the play. Watch this. This is what Cupcake always said. It's an indictment coming. And they're investigating this trial. This shows you that we're going to get justice for Dolph. Watch this.
Probably did. We'll see.
Watch it all the way through.
We're going to go through it.
Watch this, Angel. You're going to trip. Watch.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
You're going to trip, though. Watch. Watch how he do it.
May I approach the witness?
Now watch. He said, may I approach the witness? Watch what Cornelius' attorney is going to do after he showed her that piece of paper. Watch this.
I want you to read paragraph 17 to yourself. I'm going to have a handful of questions.
Watch what she do.
Can we approach United Jasmine?
His lawyer said what? Can we approach the bench? His lawyer wants to approach the bench because they're going to need the information. So now they huddle up. Now I said, damn, she read it. She know he finna move forward. He finna attack if they don't say nothing, but they going to need this information in a later indictment. So watch what she does after she read the paper before he went to move next. Watch. Watch. He said, may I approach? Now watch his attorney. Watch her. Here she comes.
Can we approach United Pastor to sit down, please?
Now look what happens. Look what happens. And then it gets quiet. Look, they cut off the mics. They cut off the mics. They cut off the mics right there so none of us can hear what they're talking about. All of them approach the bench. Look at that. So that means his attorney saying we don't need to speak about this shit out loud right now. We don't need to speak about this. They even cut the mics off in the courtroom. Listen, they cut the mics off in the courtroom because they're going to need that information later. Now watch this. Watch this shit, gang. They gonna cut the mics off. Look, they cut them off. Now they all at the bench talking to the judge before he read that paper. Now, he's not gonna read. Now, this is critical. He's not gonna read or ask any questions after they approach this bench. He's just gonna give the paper to Cornelius to read. So watch this. I speeded it up a little bit, but they sat up. They leave. Now watch this. Now look. What is Cornelius doing? Reading it. He's reading the paper. Manning Arroyo didn't ask him no questions. He let him read what he wrote in that statement because it wasn't supposed to be announced out loud in the courtroom. Look. Look at Cornelius reading it. He reading the paperwork. He reading it. And he gave it back. And he gave it back and said, uh-huh. Bingo. He gave it back and said, uh-huh. They didn't want to let him, man and world couldn't ask those questions out loud because they're going to need it later. Bingo. They're going to need it later. So look. He's like, yeah. Now look. Now he got the paper in his hand. There's the paper. Cornelius said, uh-huh. Cornelius said, uh-huh. That's why they gave him the paper to read, because he gave a lot of information. Let's go, Band-Aid gang. We ain't playing no game.
You remember talking to agents back in August of 2022. We established that, right? All right. Who is Vanessa Covington?
My sister.
All right. And all that stuff, right? Your lawyer talked for a while trying to explain where this money came from, right?
I can't remember. I recall. Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then one of the detectives also jumped up and said, now that they paid for your lawyer, it was understood that you were with them. Or words to that extent.
What you mean? With
what? Now, the lawyer was paid for. Now watch this. Listen. $80,000. First time that they paid for $50,000, that lawyer dropped out because that attorney was what? Gotti's attorney. They didn't want to use Gotti's attorney because that was going to tie him in. That was Gotti's attorney. Now listen to this.
If I paid for your lawyer, wouldn't I expect you to help me out and keep your mouth shut?
If I paid for your lawyer, watch this. If I paid for your lawyer, wouldn't that make you want to keep your mouth shut? So who says that? Who paid for the lawyer then? Hernandez Govan. That's why he did the proper. Hernandez Govan paid for the lawyer. The money was handed to Hernandez Govan to go down there since that was his work and he hired these motherfuckers. You take your dumb ass down there because these niggas done blew they cover and you pay for their lawyer cash. Let's go. Watch this.
No, not necessarily, because if you bring me a part of this and then you...
So that means Cornelius know who paid for the lawyer. He said, no, not necessarily. Because if you bring me into this, which is Hernandez Govan, that shows that Hernandez Govan went down there and paid the attorneys. I said, damn. Now listen.
I pay for your lawyer, wouldn't I expect you to help me out and keep your mouth shut?
Help me out and keep your mouth shut. Exactly. Let's go.
No, not necessarily, because if you bring me a part of this, and then you know what I'm saying, like you make your statement to the police, and you hire me to do this and make a statement.
So that means he know Hernandez Govan did the proper agreement. Cornelius' story ain't changed. He made the proper agreement, and he already knows that Hernandez Govan paid for the attorneys for him. Let's go.
And turn me in, then, you know, right, wrong. I might as well.
He just said
I
it.
paid for your lawyer. Wouldn't I expect you to help me out and keep your mouth shut?
No, not necessarily, because if you bring me a part of this, and then you know what I'm saying, like you make your statement to the police, and you hire me to do this and make a statement and turn me in. Then,
play it back again. Let's dig it in.
Because if you bring me a part of
Let's
this,
dig
I
it
paid
in.
for your lawyer.
Let's dig it in for the slow people. Let's dig it in for the slow people. For the bloggers can get it. Let's do it. Let's do it. That shows that Manning Arroyo just said, if I come down there and pay for your attorney, wouldn't you want to keep your mouth shut, basically saying to help me? He said, no, not necessarily, because if you brought me into this, which they talking about Hernandez Govan, so that's showing that Hernandez Govan went down there and paid for the attorney.
Yeah.
No, not necessarily, because you brought me into this. You paid me for the unaliving. So Cornelius know that Hernandez Govan is the one that paid for the lawyer. That's what got Hernandez Govan popped. So tell me, Hernandez Govan, why did you go pay $30,000 for what you call a junkie, nigga? That was lying, nigga. Tell me that, nigga. I got you, gang. You can't fuck with me when it come to putting this shit together, bro. Because first, I this is really replay shit. This replay game. I got a whole live right now I can bring out, nigga, on these dope fiends and goddamn it expose them. And I might do it tomorrow. I might let this shit resonate into you slow motherfuckers' brain. Don't play with me. I want justice for Dolph. Whether I get it in the court in the street, or I'm gonna get it in the courtroom. We gonna either get it in court in the street, or we gonna get it in the court which room. You make your choice, nigga. Like Debo said, make a choice, nigga. We either gonna let the ancestors get Hernandez Govan, or the courtroom go get Govan, and then they gonna get goddamn it. Some gonna bring Govan back in to goddamn roll over on CMG. You dope fiend. Now let's play it again for the slow niggas to understand again. Just like Eric Williams said in the chat, game over, my nigga. 34 in the building. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. I do this to low budget YouTubers. I done them all type of ways, and I do another motherfucker all type of ways. Stop playing with me. I use this type of shit for the best of my motherfucking ability, for my advantage, to tell the truth and nothing but the truth. So help me motherfucking God. Long live Dolph. I said damn. Manning Arroyo, you call yourself an attorney. I should have been an attorney for goddamn Govan, because I wouldn't have said no stupid shit like you just said, Manning. You just gave it up, thinking that everybody that's out here is dope fiends. We not dope fiends, gang. We smarter than that. Now listen to this again, one more time.
Came from, right?
I can't remember. I think so.
Hernandez Govan, stay your bitch ass over there. Don't get online or try to find me and talk about me, bruh. Because if you try to talk about me, I'ma drag you even worse. I'ma drag you even fucking worse, Govan, because you will never do an interview with me, nigga. You would never do an interview with me, nigga, because you cannot answer this right here. Nigga, I bring this up on you right here, nigga.
Okay. And then one of the detectives also jumped up and said, now that they paid for your lawyer, it was understood that you were with them. Or words to that extent.
What you mean? With what?
If I pay for your lawyer, wouldn't I expect you to help me out and keep your mouth shut?
No, not necessarily, because if you bring me a part of this, and then you...
If you bring me a part of this, Govan. Right back to Govan.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you make your statement to the police, and you hired me to do this and make a statement and turn me in, then, you know, right, wrong, I might as well go with, you know, the same person that hired me and made a statement on me. I might as well just, you know, keep it real and tell the truth. This is who hired me, right? And then there you go.
Bingo!
Okay. One time.
What makes y'all think that when this nigga took the fall, right? He was the fall guy. And straight drop will. What make you dope fiends out here, you goddamn CMG fans or whatever the fuck you may call it, what makes you think this man gonna go down by himself by universal law? It don't work like that. It don't work like that. It don't work like that, gang. We seeing this shit in real time, bro. This boy gotta go down like that? You think God ain't watching? The Most High ain't watching? Hernandez Govan, your time is coming, bro. You're a dope fiend and you did this boy wrong, bro. At least he admitted it. Be a man. You run out around here talking about you a man and you got alligator skin. Now take your alligator skin ass and tough it out, nigga. And tough it out. Let's go. He toughed it out. You toughed it out.
Made a statement on me. I might as well just, you know, keep it real and tell the truth. This is who hired me, right? And then there you go. This is who brought me.
Okay. One time with Mr. Govan so he could wash his car.
Get it car washed.
Okay. And the next time you mentioned it was to pick up your phone.
Yeah, if you want to say that, yes, sir. I went back and picked my phone up from him at the car wash.
That's another key. He said he went back. See, this is why I'm saying these niggas is dirty in Memphis. The man has said this twice. And his phone records to prove it. Y'all got records of him using his girlfriend's phone to call Hernandez Govan. And why did he call Hernandez Govan from his girl's phone? Because he left his phone in the car. And he met Hernandez Govan. So Hernandez Govan went back in that car and got his phone out. It's all factual, bro. Stop playing, bro.
Told me to meet him where he get his car washed because I already knew. So, you know, I went there and met him.
And then there may have been other times you went to the car wash.
No, I'm not saying all that, sir.
Okay.
I'm not saying that.
Because Manning trying to say there's other times you went because Manning know that it's true what he said. Don't try to, that's why the boy, like, you ain't finna catch me up in this shit, nigga, that you trying to pull, nigga. I know I went up there and I met Hernandez Govan to get the phone. And we had a talk the same day of the unaliving of Dolph. So they met that morning too. Because he said that morning he met him at the pressure place, at the car wash, and met Hernandez Govan. I said, damn, let's go.
When you go to pressure room, you do notice there's cameras all around the building, and there's only one way in and out.
I don't notice all that, but it might be.
Okay. So if I'm a good detective and you say I went to pressure room, certainly they would have gone to pressure room, seen the cameras, and asked for the surveillance footage, right? Back up
what they did, sir. I can't do their job. Well, I don't know. I can't tell them. I don't know what they did, sir.
All right.
That looks funny, don't it?
I got my phone from him, and he was telling me that he heard that y'all had shot one of us, because I had told him how he told me that he heard that y'all had shot one of us, and that one of our blood was on the scene, and he had me that we have our face masks on and stuff.
Now, how did they know that, how did Hernandez Govan know that he got shot? How did he know? From a detective. From a detective, because we know when them shots came out of that store, we saw him get hit, start limping. You know, they body shifted. Ain't nobody see that shooting. Listen to me, gang. I got them wrapped up. When them bullets came out of that stove from Marcus, you seen Straight Drop kind of do a limp, right? And you really couldn't tell that Cornelius got hit. Now, when that happened so fast, who was watching and really seeing all of that shit for real and seeing somebody get shot? Nobody. Not even the woman that was behind the counter. Because she ran. Only person that should have known that somebody got hit was Marcus. they find out or even see them boys' blood on the scene? Because somebody on the camera watched it on the camera and allegedly assumed that somebody got hit, or somebody called that cookie shop or somebody that was involved in that circle and say, I got hit. So somebody in that cookie shop knew he got hit, or a detective? I said, damn.
You tell me had your mask on? Now, it wasn't actually dog dudes. My dudes is to,
And allegedly, that's the detective. Shouts out True Results for bringing it back to nature, but we already said this man right here. Right here. Let's go.
Gather fact information from the reporting officers. Delegate other investigators to do, canvass the area for video and
So you canvassed the area for videos? So the video, did you see him get shot through the video and told somebody? Or did Marcus say that he hit somebody? Did Marcus know Cornelius Smith? I mean, Hernandez Govan? Did Marcus know Hernandez Govan and say, man, I shot one of them niggas, bro? Allegedly. One of the two. Came from the camera footage at the cookie shop. Somebody in the cookie shop knew he got shot. And how the hell they know that his blood was on the scene, bro? I said, damn. They didn't use no blood forensics. Somebody said that they shot him. And it only could have came from the camera footage or from somebody that was a detective or somebody on the scene. I said, damn. Let's go. Somebody communicated with Hernandez Govan from the inside or the outside. The outside is either the police department or someone in the cookie shop. Tell me that. Raven, you already lied to me and said there were 3 people in the store, and we know it was 4. Somebody knew from some footage, and even if you look at that footage, you couldn't tell that them boys got shot. How did they find out that they hurt Cornelius and Straight Drop got shot? Somebody please put it in my fucking chat. I would fucking like to know. Double tap my motherfucking screen. We got 32 up in here. This is Dolph Sector, long live Dolph, and we still working over here. We don't care what other shit you want. Nigga, we ain't on the same thing you want. We ain't the same, nigga. We over here fighting for Dolph. We over here putting shit together. We over here popping niggas every time. Y'all get in here. I said, damn. All you niggas in my bushes, all these motherfuckers out here faking the funk. We right here. We ain't gave up, nigga. A lot of niggas gave up on this shit. Shouts out to everybody that been fighting, putting this shit together. Let's go.
just how to process the scene.
When you arrived on the scene, were there people around in the street and everything? Thank you. You came down from Michigan just for this, right?
Yes, I did.
All right. I appreciate your years of service, and I'm glad you're here so we can talk. I guess they've been asking me about these cameras and things like that. Let's just tell it how it is. Nobody during this investigation ever...
They know that he had something to do. They know he had something to do with clean up his mess, or he didn't do a good fucking job, and he motherfucking retired. Double tap my motherfucking screen. This nigga done retired. He done came all the way from Michigan. I said, damn, he got up out of there. Why you retired, nigga? I know your beard gray, but I said, damn. Nigga, what you quit for? I said, what you quit for? Because you didn't go down there and look at them cameras that was at Pressure World and all of that? And Manny the Royal on your ass? And Manny on your ass, nigga? Huh? And we on your ass. You can't make these mistakes fucking with Band-Aid gang. You can't make them mistakes. We getting 100 likes. Whoever watched this video on the replay, hit the like button, goddammit. And subscribe to my channel, nigga. If you want the truth, uncut, raw, nigga, fish scale, we got that shit right over here. We got that fish. Now get in here, nigga. We got our hooks in on your ass. We hooking in, gang. Well, I just don't like how he do his thing. You ain't gotta like it, nigga. I ain't come here to make friends, nigga. I come here to goddamn for justice for Dolph. I didn't come here to make friends. I got enough of the motherfucking friends, nigga. I got enough friends, nigga. Fuck you talking about? I'm not here to be your friend, nigga. I'm here to drop information and tell it the way I tell it, and everything I done been accurate. Have you looked at any of my motherfucking videos, dope fiends? I got that straight drop over here, nigga. I said, damn. You ain't gotta like me. I didn't come here for you to like me, nigga. All my friends got riches. My friends got riches, gang. My friends are the niggas' names that I scream out on this motherfucker. Cause we been in this bitch. In the mud, nigga. In the mud, nigga. We done lost channels and got right back up. Nigga, 10 toes down, nigga. No matter if you had liked me or not, nigga. Nigga, I swear to God, nigga, I've been doing this shit. Out the muscle, nigga. Fuck you talking about? Not here to make friends. I'm here to expose niggas. I said, damn. Band-Aid gang, nigga. I'ma stand on mine. I'ma stand on my shit. And when I get on here, I let niggas expose theyself. Stop. Nigga, like my nigga said in the chat, eagle eye, nigga. I got the eagle eye, nigga. I got 2 ears and 1 mouth and listen twice as much if I talk. And if I'm talking shit, you best believe I'm accurate, nigga. If I'm talking shit, I'm accurate. Now let's go. Stop playing with us.
Went the pressure room to check about the cameras, right? Nobody in this investigation ever went to AutoZone to check if the cameras were there. No, we didn't. Nobody went to the
So why not? Why didn't you go and check the cameras, nigga? Why you didn't do that? Cause you was paid? Cause you was paid? Cause you was paid? You from Cascada, nigga. You from Dolph Hood, nigga. You from Memphis. This attorney is this investigator is from Memphis, gang. And it moved all the way to Michigan. From M to M, from Memphis to Michigan. Running. Nigga. I'ma just go hide out because I got my money. Don't you go down there and check them cameras, okay? You need to just don't go down there and check them cameras. And he didn't do it. Look at him.
That Cornelius Smith said he went to buy a car cover to see if there's a receipt or some surveillance or something like that inside the AutoZone, right? No. Okay. Those are things that would be important to try to corroborate a witness who obviously is the shooter in this case, to make sure he's not lying to you, right? Yes.
So he just said yes. They train these niggas to know in case lawyers come in when it comes to a case to do their job accurately. You did not do your job. Period. You did not do your fucking job, gang. And Manning know it. That's why Manning got on that shit and came back and said Memphis did a fucked up job on, goddammit, the Dolph case. Why didn't you go? Why didn't you go look at those cameras? You knew the story and you just admitted it. Let's go, Band-Aid gang. He just admitted it. Exactly. That's who that's probably Onan talked to on the phone. And you know what? You right about that, Damon. Probably this nigga. And at the same time, Onan didn't know that see, Onan was so deep in it, you know what I'm saying? That Onan was making them calls, pushing the line, that they was taking his shit and trying to clean up because they knew Onan was on their ass. So he was doing what was right, but but Memphis is so crooked, they was taking the intel and spinning it around. Oh, this nigga on YouTube know too much. I said, damn. Let's go, Band-Aid gang. We running.
People get caught, they generally lie to police. Is that uncommon? Went to buy a car cover to see if there's a receipt or some surveillance or something like that inside the AutoZone, right? No. Okay. Those are things that would be important to try to corroborate a witness who obviously is the shooter in this case, to make sure he's not lying to you, right?
Yes.
And when people get caught, they generally lie to police. Is that uncommon?
Sometimes.
Is that right? Do people lie to get out of trouble?
Why is it uncommon? He say sometimes. It's not sometimes it's uncommon when people lie to the police. Listen, this is why you know he caught up. Every time you see him, he dressed sharp. Sharp got a whole lot of money. We got a whole boatload of money. The new CMG, nigga, we got a whole boatload of money. And we gonna give it to the attorneys so they don't find out what happened to Dolph. We got a whole boatload of money. The new bad boy, CMG, Connect Music Group. We got a whole boatload of money.
And when people get caught, they generally lie to police. Is that uncommon?
Sometimes.
Is that right?
Sometimes.
Do people lie to get out of trouble?
Sometimes, yes.
Do people lie to cut deals?
Sometimes, yes.
He say sometimes. He said, do people lie to cut deals? Sometimes they don't. What? Sometimes they don't lie to cut a deal. Sometimes. You should have said, yeah, nigga. You gonna say sometimes because you a part of it, nigga. I said, damn. We right here. Yeah, we right here. Band-Aid gang, nigga. I ain't come here to make friends. Nigga, your whole narrative changed. Sometimes. Yeah, sometimes. Why? Reason why he changed the shit from yeah to sometimes, because he had parts in it, gang. Y'all know a liar when you see one. I said, damn. Let's go. Let's listen to this nigga say sometimes and change and all that.
Obviously, it's the shooter in this case, to make sure he's not lying to you, right?
Yes.
And when people get caught, they generally lie to police. Is that uncommon?
Sometimes.
Is that right? Do people lie to get out?
Sometimes this nigga's a dope fiend. Dope fiend cop. Dope fiend dummy cop. Dummy cop. Dummy cop. This the dummy cop. Sometimes. Just sometimes it happens. Nah, it happen all the time, nigga. Stop playing with us.
Sometimes, yes.
Do people lie to cut deals?
Sometimes, yes.
Sometimes.
Also, with regards to the area around Pressure Well, it's a pretty busy area, right?
It is.
And you know there's those little MPD city cameras up and down that street, right?
Right?
Right. And if you don't know, you don't know, but answer this way. If Cornelia Smith and Angela Arnold repeatedly told you all that Jook was the one that was calling the shots, I think even in your report you guys said Jook's the mastermind. That would cause you to go interview Jook because that's an important piece of information, right?
During the investigation, yes.
Right. But
during the investigation, yeah, so there's an investigation going on. That's your job, nigga, to investigate. When you during it? When you stop investigating, nigga? When during it? When you stop? When you go off? You took off? You took off? During the investigation? Investigators never have days off, nigga. We watch First 48. Them niggas don't go home. They drink coffee all day. They be up there stressed out. They can't go home to their wife. During the investigation it was. Nigga, when you an investigator, you never stop investigating, nigga. What made you lay off? A whole boatload of money made him lay off.
as lead detective, at no point during the investigation did we attempt to talk to Joe.
We hadn't made it that far, no.
We hadn't made it that far.
How you didn't make it that far? He got unalive 2 years later, nigga. Huh? That's what Manning on their ass. That's why let's bring the National Guard in, cause these niggas fucking up.
Okay, it's been 4 years, and we know Jook died 2.5 years after the case. We know everybody had already been indicted within a few months of the arrest taking place, but we never went to talk to Jook. even after Cornelius and Angela repeatedly said he was the mastermind. I think that's the phrase you guys used between your Operation Cookie Monster slideshow, right?
Girl, I ain't gonna just
And they called it during Operation Cookie Monster. Did y'all hear that? An operation. They said it's an operation. The Cookie Monsters got an operation. So they got an op. And they operating on the op. There's an operation, gang. Are you paying attention? Shouts out to Cupcake. There is a operation. There's surgery going on. They're working on something. We're digging in. They're moving this part over here. They're moving that part over there. They're fixing shit. They're removing hearts, and they're moving arms, and they're stitching things together because they're putting pieces together because it's an operation. The whole Dolph case was an operation. The operation. And it's called Operation Cookie Monster. If they're calling something an operation, gang, that means there's a cancer somewhere. Somewhere they have to cut things loose. Couple people have to go down because they're a cancer to the operation. I said, damn. Oh, no. I was sent here for a reason. And that's to seek and destroy all evil. I said, damn. Don't be mad at me. Be mad at the bitch. Be mad at Raven. Be mad at Gotti. Be mad at Gotti girl. Be mad at Gotti baby mama. Don't be mad at me. Be mad at Faith Evans for Biggie and Tupac. Don't be mad at me. Be mad at the bitch. Don't be mad at me, gang. Be mad because I tell you the truth, and the truth hurt, don't it? I said, damn, that's why I got Band-Aids. Because the truth hurts. I bring Band-Aids because the truth hurts. It'll scar you. I will scar you, gang. But at least when I scar you, I give you something to patch you up. Yeah. And to remember, I will scar the industry. And whatever information I want to sit on, I can, because I do this shit. I scarred the game. Don't be mad at me. Be mad at the bitch. Yeah, be mad at her. Be mad at Faith Evans for Pac and Biggie. She should have kept her legs closed. And Pac wouldn't have been talking about I fucked your bitch. I fucked your bitch. Be mad at Troy. Be mad at the story of Troy that they taught us in history. It was the woman choosing these wrong women. I'm saying all the women. I love my sisters. I love my woman. But be careful who you choose. Because it all happened over what? Don't play with me. Play with your bitch. Don't play with me. Play with your bitch. Get money. Man, that's why I fuck your bitch. Get money. West Side. Get money. Fucked off, first of all, fuck the clique you claim. West Side, when we ride in the clique with gang. You claiming you bad boy, but I fucked your wife. Same shit. Different toilet. I said, damn. Y'all quiet now. Just let him cook. Let him cook. Let me cook. Don't play with me. Don't blame me. Blame the bitch. Don't check me. Check the bitch. I said, damn. Band-Aid gang. Let's end this shit. Let's go.
The question is it relevant? Of course it's relevant. He's a suspect.
That's the person right there. Remember that face. That didn't do his job. Like the rest of the motherfuckers that was sitting on the scene. What do we do now, Band-Aid gang? We stay on top of the game. And we keep the pocket full of Band-Aids. And yeah, that's what we do. We continue to watch. And we let Hernandez Govan walk himself down. He gonna walk himself down. He gonna walk himself down. But time never was when man was not. And your time is coming. That nigga look like he got a PRE chain on. Yeah, look like he got a PRE chain on. Yeah, we gonna get justice. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him with the chain on. Why do you all type of ways? Band-Aid gang.
The reason I ask is, these people have come in here and testified and said they're telling the truth. So if those people, they've testified that they're telling the truth. They talked about Mr. Govan here, and they talked about Joke, and we can quibble about who's in charge or whose house or who whatever. But clearly, Joke was a suspect in this case. But he was never followed up with at all by Memphis Police Department at any point in this investigation, even though he died 2.5 years later. Okay. That's it.
We got a whole boatload of Band-Aids. We the new Memphis Police Department. Band-Aid gang. We the new police department. We got a whole boatload of Band-Aids. I'm about to go call my mama right now. About to go call my mama. Tell her that mama, we broke the Dolph case. And Hernandez Govan going to jail. They gonna have court in the street. I said, damn. And everybody pitched in. We the new bad boy entertainment. Band-Aid gang. We got a whole boatload of Band-Aids. About to call my mama right now. Gonna call our mama right now. Tell her, we on your ass. Yeah. You go knock the rubber out the elastic in they drawers. I said, damn. Me and Brent just came up with about $1 million. Hernandez Govan. I said, damn. Yeah, we on your ass. Shouts out to the whole Band-Aid gang. Shouts out to my mods, Damon Wayne, Antoine, Eric, everybody in here, everybody in the bushes. Kimberly keeping me informed, keeping me on my grind. Drunk and Fury for coming in here, dropping some gems about them pounds they had pushing. Did I mention that? Oh, I must have left that part out. Is he gonna come on tomorrow? I might not. I'll be, but I ain't gonna leave y'all 2 days in a row. Cause did I mention we got? Now listen, we got the hot seat coming on. Make sure y'all watch the hot seat. Cause we do all kind of weird, freaky, and learning about people's bodies and learning how they mind think. I do all type of shit. I said, damn. Saturdays we party, and when we party, we got the hot seat. We got Miss Liz coming on the hot seat. So I might be doing promotion for the hot seat. But Sunday, I will be back on, and we doing P. Diddy because I keep my ears to the streets. I said, damn. And I will be dropping shit. That's what I tell you. Band-Aid gang. And we got some more shit on this. Did I mention that? Must have left that part out. Because I got some shit that I already been on Hernandez Govan ass. And I already got that lined up. Just got to put it on the timeline, Band-Aid gang. We ain't playing no games. Oh, yeah. Yeah, and we having a live New Year's party. Yeah, I said, damn. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed the live. We showed up like we said we was, and we showed out, and we brought you real intel. Band-Aid gang, we building our channel back up. We gonna run it up back in algorithms. Y'all know how we do it. If I'm not on the vertical, you know I'm on the string, y'all. I love my verticals. I love my gang. Shouts out to Diamond. Shouts out to Dr. E. Y'all see we all love and we have an operation going on. Did I mention that? Oh, yeah, I must have left that part out. And we got 32 likes before we end this live, and I appreciate everybody that was in here. And I must have been saying something real because you guys hit that like button. Y'all spammed it up. We try to get 100 likes. Shouts out to the replay gang. I want to thank everybody. Remember, be blessed and be thankful that you're on top of the ground instead of under it. And remember, it get hard out here, but we all going through the same thing together, and that's called life. Happy holidays to everybody. Stay blessed, never stress. Make sure your kids straight. Love on your kids. Love on your mama. Love on your family. Because you never know. It could be your last time seeing them. Long live Dolph. Dolph, thank you for handing out those turkeys every Thanksgiving. Nobody can do it like you did, Dolph. And we appreciate everything that you did and what you did for the city of Memphis. And how people hated on you, Dolph, we seen the real in you, Dolph. No matter what it was. And we know you was a legend. We the last of the dying breed. Right over here. The Dolph sector. Shouts out to everybody. Much love. Peace and love to everybody. May God bless you on your journey. But remember, for every action is an equal and opposite reaction. So stay positive in what you do. Always stand on truth. Always stand on your 45. Stay full circle, which is real. We love y'all. Thank y'all for joining tonight. This is C-Dub, Mr. I ain't said a word, but you know what I'm saying. And I said, damn, and you are watching. We beat you like we always do. Long live Dolph, and we continue to bless and continue to let his legacy live on. Shouts out to Memphis. Everybody put them praying hands up for Memphis. And hopefully the people that come out in this indictment roll over and tell the truth, and we get justice for Dolph as this continues. Peace and love. Shouts out to PRE, everybody in PRE. Y'all keep doing y'all thing. Keep letting Dolph legacy live on. And we beat you. Band-Aid gang. Peace and love. Shouts out to Yolanda the Great. The Great spills the tea. Peanut Butter Face, my whole gang, everybody out there, all my mods, everybody that pop in, G Money, OTG gang, everybody in here, the whole Dolph sector, people that rock with me from the OTG gang, much love to you. I know y'all found some truth over here in me, and I'm going to continue to let this legacy live on. Peace and love. It's your boy C-Dub, and I'm out. Peace. Bye. Band-Aid gang.